Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome to a new day of LSD, the Dream Emulator. I say a new day. Well, actually, if you've been following, I've recorded the last 2 episodes, including this. Well, no, so the last 3 episodes, including this one, all on the same day. Today, Tuesday. What's the day today? 7th? Wait. I don't even know what day. No, it's not the 7th, it's the 9th. 9th of October, yes. All recorded on the same day. Because, well, if I was going to record on Sunday, it would have had to be in the morning, and I got up early to go to a friend's house. And afterwards, I was too fucking tired to do anything. Monday, ditto. It's always, it's a running thing with my, oh god, the grey man! Get away from me, grey man! Watch out, man, the grey man looks like someone will appear right in front of me. Any moment. Oh, try kicking the corpses now. Such a weird thing. Grey man following me. What if I just look at this guy? Looking at this angle is kind of weird. Oh. Okay, well that's the end of that dream. What the fuck? That was short. Hell yeah. Fine. So it's me. Start the game. Damn, that was quick. Yeah, sure. Whatever floats your boat, man. Let's talk about my dream then. Great. Let's get this fucking thing going. Let's flashback it up. Why do you do flashbacks on? Because fantastic fucking told me to. He's like, I don't like it when you just hover on the load screen. Even though the flashback's literally the same thing every time. Yeah, it's not, I don't know what the value is of doing these flashbacks every time, because it is literally the same flashback that we get every single time. Damn, those pictures, man. I know, right? Very, won't you? Oh, this is new. Yeah, is the girl there? That's interesting. That wasn't there before. No, it wasn't. We were in the subspace. The cube space. Remember this, yeah, remember this. Why don't read your fucking dream, sorry. Alright, so my dream is kind of like a slasher movie. So, there's a killer stalking the town. We only have, like, passing hints about who it is. And these hints get, like, kind of drip fed to us as we continue, like, you know, it's a guy, or he's wearing a mask, or something like that. For example, the killer is apparently a high school boy. And yeah, like I said, he wears a mask. But it isn't until it's over that I realize that this is only a trailer, or teaser, I guess, for a movie? Or like the actual movie? Like, this is only like it's not the whole thing, is what I'm trying to say. It ends, I'm like, oh, it had like a whole arc. Like a beginning, a middle, and an end, but it's for only a portion of the movie. It's like think of it as like a demo, like a game demo, but for a movie. Which, those exist, but no, they're not, they're kind of rare. So it's less of a trailer, because trailer like kind of tries to show you like all the movie. This is like, you know, it's like a game demo where you start at the beginning of the game. And that particular arc is like an enclosed arc. Kind of like, wow, I don't know, that's a bit long, but yeah, the tank episode of Metal Gear Solid 2, or the Virtuous Mission section of Metal Gear Solid 3. Or even Ground Zeroes. That's true. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, it was more of a game than a movie, because I was, like, actually playing it. Kind of like, not VR, but like, or more like a very realistic version of VR, I guess you could say. Um, I also remember at one point this movie was being shown to like a group of like world leaders, I guess, and they were trying really hard not to like offend people. And there was like an American general who was just like laughing at, I guess, the ridiculousness of the military stuff, and some other people who obviously English wasn't their first language, like saw him laughing and kind of like sheepishly laughed with him. I guess, I'm not sure. Let's go control over here. Anyway, so they were laughing even though they weren't actually sure what they were laughing about. Even though it was actually supposed to be a serious horror movie. And it was just the American general laughing at himself, really. Being a dickhead. There's also a really interesting revelation in the in this dream slash movie slash whatever. In that a while ago meaning like 20 years ago, an alien came to Earth and called himself Ericsson. And his race used like green energy balls for like power or whatever. And I guess he entered into agreement with Sony to make cell phones, but the cell phones were actually human listening devices. I'm like, oh, Sony Ericsson, yeah! Because you don't hear anything about them anymore. Should actually look that up. What, Sony Ericsson? Yeah. Well, Ericsson actually is like a European company? I think so. But Sony doesn't use them anymore. Well, no. Not since, how do you spell Ericsson? I have no idea. Oh, there you go, got it. They haven't used, yeah, it hasn't been Sony Ericsson since, I was literally about to say, since smartphones, and then it just came out with Sony Ericsson with smartphones, so I had to stop myself. Sony Mobile Communications Incorporated is a multinational telecommunications company founded in 2001. It was a joint venture between Sony and Ericsson, headquartered in Tokyo and wholly owned by Sony. Sony Ericsson is headquartered in Hammersmith, London. Wait, say that again? Wait, sorry. Sony Mobile Communications was founded as a joint venture between Sony and Ericsson, headquartered in Tokyo, Japan, and wholly owned by Sony. Sony Ericsson is headquartered in Hammersmith, London. It was originally incorporated as Sony Ericsson Mobile Communications until Sony acquired Ericsson's share of the venture. Ah, okay. So they bought Ericsson out and then just changed it to all Sony. So it actually used to be... So what is now known as Sony used to be Sony Ericsson. I see. So what is Ericsson? Well, it's a mobile communications company. Subsidiary of Ericsson entirely focused on mobile phones. Major offices were located in a bunch of places. Dissolved. Okay. Headquarters in Sweden. Interesting. So 2001 is when... 2001? Really that late? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Anywho. After once being known for devices powered by Symbian, the current flagship devices of Sony Mobile are the Xperias. All Android. PlayStation certified? What? Ow. Because of the... Sony, of course, yes. So, wait. Can you show me Sony Ericsson? No, I cannot. Oh. Okay, well. History? Is that what you want to know? Products, actually. Sony Ericsson smartphones. Oh, there you go. Since 2012, all products by Sony have been the Xperia range. Launched with the Sony Ericsson Xperia X1 at the 2008 Mobile World Congress. Okay, well, it was in fact called Sony Ericsson. So when did they acquire the... When... Oh, okay. Wearables, no. Go back. When, yeah, I remember the W for Sony Ericsson, because the W's were, Walkman. Because Sony. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Ah, that makes sense. The United States, Ericsson partnered with... Okay. No, what I wanted to know was, when did... 2001 to 2010. Yes. This is when Sony Ericsson became a thing. Right? Yes. And it was the green orb. Just very weird. Weirdly, that's such a vivid memory from my dream. Even though I haven't seen that freaking logo in forever. Mind you, I did used to work in a mobile phone shop, so kind of makes sense. 2001, okay. On October 27, 2011, Sony announced that it would acquire an Ericsson stake in the Sony Ericsson, making the mobile handset business transaction did not occur until 2012. They kissed yada yada. Now, the Sony Ericsson will now be known simply as Sony Mobile Communications, pending completion of the transaction. So that was January 2012. February 2012, and it completed the acquisition. The first Sony-only mobile was the Sony Xperia S. Okay. So there was an Xperia that was branded Sony Ericsson. Interesting. Do you have like a list of all the stupid things? I do. The Venus. Ooh. No, it's called the X1. Oh, okay. Oh, it's codename. Oh, okay. So the X1 and the X2 were branded as... They were Windows mobile phones, and they were shit, because of Windows Mobile. That's the only reason why I say that. And they were branded as, Ericsson. Then the X10? X8? Why is it not in chronological order? They are. Huh? Why is the X10 before the X8? That doesn't make sense. The Xperia Arc, the Xperia Neo, the Xperia Play, the Xperia Acro, the Xperia Mini Pro, live with Walkman? What the fuck is that? Yep, okay. Interesting. Feature phones. I remember those Japanese things. Yeah. The name of this phone is the Xperia X5 Pureness. Pureness, huh? And then we got Sony starting with the platform is Fuji? What the fuck is that? I don't know. Xperia S, Xperia Ion, Solar, P, U, Go, SX, TX, GX. All these names, T, TL, SL, J, V, AX, VL, VC, Z, E, E-Joule, SP. These are names of phones, dudes. These are names of phones. The Xperia T, the Xperia TL, the Xperia SL, the Xperia J. They're just fucking letters! They're not even in alphabetical order. What the fuck? The Xperia UL, the Xperia L, the Xperia C. The Xperia UL came before the Xperia L. Xperia Z. And now they're fucked. Now they're fucked because they used Z, which is the last letter of the alphabet. So the next one is the Xperia Z1. And then the Z1S. And then the Z1 Compact. And then the E1. And then the T2. And then the Z2. And then the A2. And then the J1. M2. Now they're just using letters and numbers. Oh, now we've got these... fucking hell. 2014, there was the Xperia ZL2. So now it's a letter, and a number. T3, C3, Z3, Z3, Compact, E3, E4, E4G, M4 Aqua, C4. These fucking names, dude. They're horrendous. XA1, L1, XZ1, R1, L2, R1, L2, was this a PlayStation code? XA2, XZ2. So the latest phone, a long list of fucking, yes, is the Xperia XZ3. Oh my, wait, are you sure that's the last one? Yes. It came out in, yes, it is. It literally came out, August. Okay. My God, those naming conventions. And how about the tablets, huh? Well, yeah. The Xperia Tablet S, Xperia Tablet Z, Z2, Z3, Z4. Not so bad, not so bad. They had the S, they had the Z, Z2, Z3, Z4. That's fine. I'm happy with that. There's also a projector. Oh, okay. Interesting. How big is it? Well, it's a kilo. It could be that heavy. I mean, it could be that big. Does it have size? Is it a mini projector? You already have a mini projector. What do you know, man? I'm just interested in mini projectors. Why, you have one? I know, but mine's not actually that small. It's small enough. I was actually watching it the other day. It's actually really good for its size. As long as the room is dark enough, it's great. Trouble is in a somewhat medium well lit room. You can't fucking see a thing. I know. It has to be a dark room. Anyway, are you done? I think I'm done. Thank fucking God. Well, how did we get here? Because Xperia... No, not Xperia. Sony Ericsson was in the dream. Oh, yeah. Well, are you done with the dream? Yeah, I finished the dream ages ago. Okay. Finished talking about the dream like yonkers ago, dude. Alright, well, I'm glad we had this conversation. Are you? Yeah, sure, why not? But we come back tomorrow. Yeah, it will actually be tomorrow this time. Not like how the last 3 episodes have all been recorded this morning. When we come back tomorrow, we will play some more LSD, the Dream Emulator. But for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.